And now the shortstop, Luis Aparicio.
The shortstop, Luis Aparicio.
The pitch. That misses the zone.
No strike.
And the home opener is underway. They say you win.
1-1.
The wind of the pitch. Gets under it and pops it up. And a foul ball. Packed house here at Minute Maid. And a pitch. Got it. And there's one away. Michael Harris, the next Pirate to hit. He's a guy who does it all. That one's in there. That's strike one. And a swing and a miss.
Ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
In the dirt. In plenty of time at first. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
And here is Alfonso Soriano. In the air, left field, down the line. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Back here in Houston, and stepping in for the Astros, Ellie De La Cruz.
The shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
The pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Santana makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Swing and a miss. And
I
a
got
count
1 ball,
even
1
1
strike.
and 1. To say Bob Gibson's season in 1968 was outstanding is an understatement. His ERA that year was 1.12. That's so dominant it doesn't even seem possible. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss.
2-2 the count.
And the count's even at 2.
Gibson won the Triple Crown that year in the National League. He was just absolutely untouchable. Hitters had a hard time sleeping the night before his starts.
The 2-2 gets a check swing. Now an appeal to third. He did not go around. Depending on who you ask, Gibson either gets the blame or the credit for Major League Baseball lowering the mound after that 1968 season. Next offering is fouled back. And down on strikes he goes. 2 gone now. 2 outs, base is empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's made Dad proud so far in his career. Multiple All-Star appearances. A guy who was born in Montreal way back when, 1999, when his dad was playing for the Expos.
Yeah, and so much violence with that swing. Exit velocity is charged and very fun to watch. More plate discipline than Dad.
Righty to the plate. Bounced out to short. Aparicio. Fires over to first. And Guerrero is set. Back here at Minute Maid Park. New inning getting started. And now here is Charlie Blackmon. And first offering is fouled off. See, how about this, though? A little more than 400 games into his career, Vlad Jr. had the exact homer total and OBP as his dad. Left-hand batter waits. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one's carrying. Pulls it into the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back On the infield, got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Eduardo Escobar, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. No score here in the second. And a swing and a miss. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Big time power. Ball one on a pitch inside.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Two outs. Late on that fastball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Gassed it right by him. Welcome back. And here's the veteran outfielder, Michael Brantley. A wide to kick the pitch.
Nope.
Just missed.
Ball one, no strikes.
And that one is
That's
inside.
Ball two.
Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. He catches the top part of the zone. 3-2
Count this
down.
ball.
Check swing, now an appeal to third. And he held up just enough. That's ball 4.
Oh, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
0-1 down. And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Next pitch is popped up. Aparicio makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And first offering is fouled off. At 30 years old, Mike Trout, 1,000 runs, 300 homers, 200 stolen bases. The only other players in Major League history with those numbers at that age, A-Rod and Willie Mays. The throw to second.
He's out.
And that's 2.
He's out.
And welcome back. Stepping in the long ball threat, Freddie Freeman. The pitch. Johnson,
Ball 1.
a 6'10 lefty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, a slurve, and he works in a 2-seamer.
That's
Next
ball
offering
2.
misses, and that's ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
Clips the corner.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And a pitch. And there's the strike. Pitch misses.
Count's full.
And the count's full. And here it comes. On the ground, right side.
Nope.
And he
Ball.
grabs it, foul. 3-2. Swing and a miss. Some high G's for strike 3. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Brantley in position. And there's 2 down. Here's the veteran second baseman, D. Strange Gordon. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. There's a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Top of the 3rd, no score. And a swing and a miss. And ready to go for the last half of the inning. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Jorge Polanco. And first offering is fouled off. Polanco starting up the middle at second, 29 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. They say he went.
Where do you even begin with the talent we've seen from the Dominican Republic? Lottie, Big Papi, Pedro, the list goes on and on.
Caught him looking for the K. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. And first offering is fouled off. And misses inside. Chris, Alvarez has turned into one of the best young hitters, maybe one of the best hitters in all of baseball. He's got some of the most raw power in the entire game. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Here's Adley Rutschman. And that one
Inside,
just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Yeah, and won that Silver Slugger Award in 2022 and a slugging percentage of .613 and OPS over 1,000.
They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. Alvarez at first, 1 gone. Next pitch
3
is
balls,
outside.
2 strikes.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
That one ripped right center field. And it hits the base of the wall. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. And he's in at third with an RBI triple.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Put a really beautiful swing on that pitch right there. Just didn't quite.
Down the line towards the corner. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Here's your 1.
1-1.
Runner on at third, 1 gone. And
Ball
now
2.
2-1. There's a strike.
Full there by the changeup. And in a hole right here. It's got to try to shorten up a little bit.
This to third. Escobar with the throw to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Now the youngster wants Soto. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Soto batting second in today's lineup. And though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. And that one hammered way back there. Out of here. A solo shot. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. So 2 away with nobody on. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Swinging a foul straight back.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
Strike
No
two.
balls, 2 strikes.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Castellanos makes the catch. And that is that. Back here at the ballpark, on to the fourth. Now it's the shortstop, Luis Aparicio. Here comes a pitch. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul.
You know, these Pirates, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Now the center fielder, Michael Harris.
Harris
Ball, that's off
in
the
now, takes ball 1 off the plate. And that is cut on and missed.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And 1-1. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pirates hitless so far in the game. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
There you go.
Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Didn't go. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slur. Alfonso Soriano will hit next. 0 for 1 so far. Swings through that
0-1's the count.
0-1.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
That is the inning. Ready to go, bottom 4. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Michael Brantley. The right-hander back to work. Smoked on the ground to second. Throw on to Freeman. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Chipper Jones up next for the Astros. Infield shifted to the pull side. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that's counted away.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
Misses inside. And now 3-0. And that's a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
Clearly all in on the fastball right there, but it was a changeup. Bottom just fell out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment.
Here's a high chopper. And he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Hauls it in for the out. Pretty impressive lineup. Mike Trout hitting this far down in the order. He hit into a double play his first time up. That's in there. That's strike 1. Well, Singy, Mike Trout, the resume speaks for itself. A guy that's won multiple MVPs, multiple All-Star Game MVPs, a Rookie of the Year. I mean, he's going to go down as one of the best position players ever. On the ground, right side. And that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a two-bagger.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. It's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Polanco, the next to hit, takes ball one. Next offering is in for a strike.
Yeah, Mike Trout, since the day he got to the big leagues, a superstar. And it's been amazing to watch people.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third out, and we'll end the inning. We go to the top of the fifth. Eduardo Escobar, El Caballo up to hit.
Eduardo Escobar.
Johnson back to work.
You know, these Pirates, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Now one away. Here's Nicholas Cat. Castellanos. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
Ball one there.
One ball, one
He's
strike.
controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Chris, when you watch Freddie Freeman hit, the ability to make contact and slug, he's kind of the ultimate player for the modern game. Swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, his ability to drive the ball to left center field, that's when you always know Freddie Freeman is dialed in. When he's hitting hard line drives over the shortstop's head or short hopping the wall to left center, you better look out.
Swings and misses, and a nice. Back here in Houston, here's Jordan Alvarez.
The left fielder.
And he deals.
Alvarez.
Aye.
Right-hander kicks, deals, and fouled off. 0-2 now. Upstairs.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Kicks and fires.
Ball
And there's
2.
the ball. Lifted in the air, right center field. Harris racing after it. Got it. Nice grab. And there's one away. Adley Rutschman up next for the Astros. He tripled and scored his first time. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
0-1. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time. And a pitch. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. In the dirt. Santana collects. Fires the first. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Foul ball. The 0-1. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. Welcome back. Top of the 6th inning. Here's the power hitting catcher, Carlos Santana. And that's outside.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Swings through that one for strike one.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slide.
In the air, right field. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Next to hit, Luis Aparicio.
I always remember watching Johan
Runner,
Santana.
runner! First offering. Runner goes.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. And the throw gets away. And they got him.
On the tag.
Aggressive base running to try and score after the miss, but it backfires. The pitch. Rutschman fires over to first. 2 away. Michael Harris now at the plate. And what a two-way player. Not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. 0-1 now. Swings through that one.
No ball,
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Got it looking. That's a strikeout. Back here at Minute Maid Park. Juan Soto now. Gibson back to work. Chris, Juan Soto is one of the best young hitters we've seen come along in a long time. Of course, helped the Nationals to win the World Series in 2019, and he won the batting title. Hit 351 in that shortened 2020 season. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Harris has a beat on it. Makes the catch. 1 away. And next to hit for Houston, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. This guy has turned into a beast. Ground ball left side. And Guerrero is set down.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Brantley.
Outside. That's a ball.
Takes outside. And it's 1-1. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
That's a ball.
Yeah, Boo, great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Pitch is
got a full
downstairs.
count.
On the ground, right side. Throw on to Freeman.
He's out.
And they get Brantley for the out. That's out number 3. All set for the start of the inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Alfonso Soriano. And the pitch. Good eye right there.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. He's painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
The 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. In the dirt. Fires over to Guerrero. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that jump.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Down the third baseman, Eduardo Escobar, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Check swing, went around. 0-1.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Blackman over at first with 1 away. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. So 2 down now, and here is Nick Castellanos. And that's in there for strike 1.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Slapped foul. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right. And welcome back. Set for the last half of the 7th. And stepping in for the Astros, Chipper Jones. First offering misses the mark. That's inside.
Inside.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
Swings here and blasts one left field. And that one is gone. He'll circle the bases, and they boost their lead. It's 4-0. Here's Trout, 1 for 2.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
On the ground to short. Aparicio. Jump throw.
He's out.
And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Pirates with a new arm on the mound. Billy Wagner. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. Polanco up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He muscles that one out the opposite way, and they add to the lead. It's 5-zip. And the batter now, Yordan
0-1.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Hey. A strike at the knees, and the count is 0-2. Down and in,
1 ball,
moved his feet.
2 strikes.
Next offering down in the dirt.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
And base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
That one misses. 2 balls, no strikes to count. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Swings and misses.
2 balls.
And out
2
2-2.
strikes.
Oh, right to the backstop. Safe at second. And that's a wild pitch as he moves into scoring position. And that's ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day 1.
And The batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Alvarez, the lead runner, out at second. Rutschman over at first with 1 away.
I got 1 ball, 1
Sometimes
strike.
being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's 2 down. Here's Juan Soto. He's already homered here in this one. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Just a slow ground ball this time. Throw on to Freeman.
Oh.
They get the out on Soto. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Back here in Houston, ready to begin the 8th. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
Yeah.
And there's a strike on the outside corner. Swings and misses.
No ball,
and it's
2
nothing
strikes.
in 2. And now the lefty fights it off. He'll see another.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Carlos Santana, the next Pirate to hit. Check swing.
0-1.
He went 0-1. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Ugly swing right there. 1 down, base is empty. In the dirt. The tag,
Yeah,
and
on
he's
the
out.
tag, he's out.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, D. Strange Gordon. And he swings and misses, and it's nothing
0-1
to
the
1.
count.
So impressive how the velo is still there, even this deep into the outing.
0-2 as
No
he
ball,
waves
2
at
strikes.
that one.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command in both locations.
This to center field, and that will end the inning. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 8th. And stepping in for the Astros, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The new pitcher in the game, Blake Trinan.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of
0-1.
appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And that's
Nope.
downstairs and outside. Other thing in
1-0.
this part, I mean, he could sneeze one over the left field wall into those Crawford box seats. That one
Ball,
misses.
that's out.
It's 2-2.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the
There
edge.
you go.
Check swing. Now to look down to first. And he held back, according to Rusty Valentine. He goes down looking. Now Michael Brantley steps in. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate.
That's
First
a ball.
pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts
Trinan,
1-0.
a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches. Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, pretty much forget about it.
And a foul ball. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that somehow, some way,
Ball,
whether it's a
that's
hit by
inside.
pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
1 ball,
And 1-2.
2 strikes.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters.
Ball,
He just has
that's
this
inside.
natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker.
Oh, that's a strikeout. And we go to the 9th, and now the Pirates leadoff man, Luis Aparicio. The pitch. And he tries to drag bunt towards first. Guerrero. And he's safe
he's
at
safe.
first. Great hustle to win the foot race there. So man aboard. Up next for the Pirates, Michael Harris. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Lined into right. Franco makes the grab. One pitch and one out. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. And first offering is fouled off. Fouled off. He was late. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of